center field. Back goes George Hendrick. He is under it. The Twin A's have won the American League Championship. The Oakland A's are champions. The A's are champions.
Charlie Finley's swinging A's were in the World Series, and nobody was more proud than Finley himself. If his heroes could just come through one more time, give it that one more extra effort, his dream of winning a World Series and bringing the very first World Championship ever to the Bay Area would come true. Game 1 was played at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati, and the Reds were made the overwhelming favorites to win. But the odds makers hadn't figured on the red-hot bat of one Gene Tenace.
2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball, deep left field. Rose goes back, looks up, and it is gone. Home run for Gene Tenace, and it is 2-0, Oakland. Here's Tenace hit the 2-run home run. Rose goes in a curve, and he lines it down the line very deep inside the flagpole, and it is a home run. Gene Tenace, who went 0 for 15, and then won the playoff game against Detroit. Hit a home run in the second inning off a fastball, hit a hanging Gary Nolan curve, and has lined his second home run in 2 times at bat in his first World Series.
The score was 3-2 in favor of Oakland, with the Reds threatening when Dick Williams went to the bullpen, and out came Raleigh Fingers. Fingers kicks that white shoe in the air and throws a curve and strikes out for Red. That ball really broke. Fingers at the belt. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike 3. He left Menke up there, and Raleigh Fingers, whom the A's call the Cucamonga Kid, has come out of that bullpen to strike out the 2-man space. 1 strike to count on Rose. By the blue wires. Here's the pitch. High bouncing ball in the infield. They're going to have to hurry. Kubiak has got it. Throws to first. He got him, and the Oakland A's have won the first game of the 1972 World Series. The final score of an exciting ball game. Oakland 3 and Cincinnati 2. Game 2 was another spine-tingling, seat-squirming thriller.
Hensley's pitch. Hunter hits a line drive left field. Base hit left seat. Hendrick can score. He's rounding third. Here comes the throw to the plate. Here comes Hendrick. Bates blocks the plate, but he doesn't get the ball. Hendrick scores. And the Oakland A's are leading the Cincinnati Reds 1-0 on a line drive base hit by Jim Catfish Hunter. Menke dug in at home plate for Hunter's pitch, which is on the way. It's a swinging strike 3. Hunter threw the high Heartland right by him. And that for Catfish is his 3rd strikeout of the game. Well, Dick Williams is going to take his chances right here with Geronimo. Runners 2nd and 3rd. Now the North Carolinian cuts loose. Swinging strike 3. He got another one. The Ross Grinsley will have it on his shoulders. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He struck out the side. Catfish Hunter displaying fantastic courage with a runner at 3rd and nobody down. Strikes out Menke, Geronimo, and Grimsley. And after 2 innings of play, it's 1-0 Oakland. Pitch to Rudy is hit up into the air in a deep left field. That baby has really got a charge in it. It is going and...
Hey there, guys. This is CP Cards and Dice, and we're returning to a presentation of our Deep Drive 1971 Amazing A's replay. And we're right about to get started here. It's the Baltimore Orioles visiting the Oakland A's at Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. And we're right about to get started.
There is a
Let me go over the lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. It's going to be Buford, Blair, and Johnson in the 3rd hole. At cleanup, it's Powell, and it's Hendricks in the 5th spot at catcher. The 3rd baseman is the Brooks Robinson, batting 6th. Batting 7th is Merv Rettenmund, and batting 8th is Mark Belanger, and batting 9th is Mike Cuellar, excuse me. And we are right about to start. Now, the way you play Deep Drive Baseball, it's a 50-50 game. You roll first on the batter, and then you roll on the pitcher. So let's start 3D10. You read the red and then the white. So that's an 86, and that's going to be off the pitcher. And it's 86 is going to be lined and caught by the shortstop. So that's L6. Right there is Campaneris to snag it off the bat of Buford. Jim Catfish Hunter. Catfish Hunter is 1-2 with a 5 ERA. He's gotten off to a rough start here in 71. in our 71 replay. That's a 30, Paul Blair, and that's going to be some sort of an out. That's going to be ripped to short. Campaneris backhands, long throw to first in the dirt, but it's scooped by Mincher for the out. 2 up, 2 down. It's a 51. That's a deep drive. Deep drive off and a 6. A 6 is going to be potential home run here. We're looking. And a 46 is going to be off the top of the wall. And around first and into second standing is Davey Johnson with a 2-out double. Boog Powell, lefty, big lefty power hitter. 71. That's strike 3. And Catfish blows a fastball by Powell to retire the side. Bert Campaneris. Now let's go over the lineup for the amazing A's, the swinging A's. Bert Campaneris is short leading off. Then it's Rudy and Jackson in the third hole. Jackson is in right field. Rudy's in left. The cleanup batter is the first baseman, Don Mincher. Batting fifth is Sal Bando, the captain. Sixth is Rick Monday, the center fielder. Batting seventh is Dave Duncan, the catcher. Eighth is Dick Green, the second baseman. And pitching and batting ninth is Jim Catfish Hunter. Here goes, pitch from Cuellar. It's a 66, and that is a strikeout. Ooh. All right, Campaneris down swinging. Joe Rudy's next with a 39. That's a fly ball left field over his Buford towards the line and reaches for it and makes a nice running catch. Don Buford. Now it's Reginald Martinez Jackson, number 9. 11, that's line base hit center field for Jackson. Jackson is on with a 2-out single. We're going to try to get a lead with Jackson. Let's see. Sure, we could do that. And he is, yep, we're going to try to get a lead with Jackson. And let's see what that looks like. '71 lead. He's a 3C. So we're looking at 0 to 15. He steals the base. Oh, no, he's a 2C. 2C, 0 to 9. He steals the base. So let's get let's roll, see what we get. That's a 26. 26 on a 2C. Doesn't get the jump, so he does not go. So Jackson holds it first. Here's the pitch to Mincher, left-handed hitter. That's an 82 and a 1. It's a pop-up. That's pop foul. And the catcher flips his mask away, Hendricks, towards the stands and reaches in and makes the catch. That retires the side. Next is Elrod Hendricks leading off. Oh, no, it's Sal Bando. I got Sal Bando up. It was Bert Campaneris. I got a single from Bert Campaneris. I don't remember Bert Campaneris hitting a single. What inning is this? This is the bottom of the first. Huh. So I thought there was already two. It was 2 out, and Jackson. All right. Well, it's Sal Bando. And that's a 12, and that's going to be a base on balls to load up the bases. Rick Monday. Here's a pitch from Cuellar. 42, and that's going to be an out. That's going to retire the side. That's line and caught by the shortstop, Belanger, L6. Elrod Hendricks. Say 59, and that's line base hit. Hendricks is on with a single. Brooks Robinson with a 57, and that's a base hit. A little ground ball up the middle, and Hendricks is going to hold at second. Merv Rettenmund. That's a 25, and that is a base on balls. So that loads the bases against Jim Catfish Hunter, who struggled here in the first month of the season in 71. Mark Belanger, the pitch. It's a 35, and that's going to be a 2. A 2 is a backer to Hunter. He's going to go. It may turn into a double play. I got to check. I got to take a quick look at this here. So it's a G1 with the bases loaded. G1 with the bases loaded with the B says lead runner forced out, others runners advance one base. So it's going to be a 1-2, and that's all they're going to get there. It's a 1-2 force out. I don't even think I have a 1-2 force out here. I'm going to have to. No, I don't have a 1-2 force out. Ground out third. Oh, 1. Nope. I have a 3-2, 4-2. I don't have 1-2. So I'm going to go into detail. Ground ball, 1-2 force out. He is safe at first, out at home. Okay. Pitcher unassisted, no. An assist from the catcher. Batter's safe. Let me see. Let me go back. Hold on a second. This is a tricky one here because I got bases loaded. I'm going 1-2. So a ground out. Let's do a ground out. And it's going to be a pitcher to the catcher. Okay. Batter is safe. The runner at home is out. But it's just basic logic error. I don't understand why. No. No. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. I have to advance the other runners. Bases loaded. Mike Cuellar is up. All right, here's the pitch. Infield is going to be in. Trying to stop. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to play the infield in 93 and a 6. And that's going to be a hard hit ground ball at the shortstop. And with the infield in, a hard hit ground ball. Deep drives. Line out. Slow and hard grounders result on runner third holding unless there's a force ahead. So we're going to get them at the plate. 6-2. But let's see if it lets us get a double play. So let's see it's what it says here. A 6. Okay. It says runner on first out in front of end of the double play. Runner advance. No, but the infield's in. Okay, so we're going to just go 6-2. Got to figure out a way to get a double play there. All right. And now bases loaded for Don Buford. Let's see if Catfish can get out of this major jam here. And that's a 95. He will get out of the jam, and it's a little weak ground ball to first baseman Mincher, who grabs it and steps on the bag, and that retires the side. Wow. All right, 3 unassisted. So Catfish gets out of big-time trouble. Dave Duncan leading it off. That's a 92. And a 92 is an easy out. Ground ball, slow ground ball to the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. He charges, barehands it, fires a strike to first for what is an incredible play for your average third baseman. For Brooks Robinson, it just comes, what is a heck of a play for your average third baseman becomes an easy type of routine ground ball for Brooks Robinson. Dick Green. And that's a 38. And it's line and caught by shortstop Belanger. So that's an L6 throughout. And it's Jim Catfish Hunter. 0-2, and that's going to be a single base hit for Catfish Hunter, who batted .350 in 1971. So he's a heck of a hitter. Bert Campaneris with a 25, and that is an out, and that's popped up. First base Powell, he's there, makes the catch, and that retires the side. All right, Paul Blair. An 88 and a 6 it's ripped to short. Campaneris scoops, fires the first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Davey Johnson is next. That's a 33 and a 0. That's line and caught by Green at second base. He timed his lead perfectly. And it's Boog Powell. That's a 10, and it's a walk. Base on balls. Powell's on at first, 2-out walk. Elrod Hendricks, 31, and that is an out. It's a 3. It's a ground ball, third base. Bando goes to second, and that retires the side. All right, Joe Rudy leading it off here in the bottom of the third. Game plays very fast, as you can see. At 21 is defense. Going to pull a defense here, see what happens. I'll roll 2d6, 2d10, right? 0-5. That's going to take us to a range play. And now we're going to go a 40. 40 range play is going to be against a third baseman. Brooks Robinson is probably a 4 or a 5, and he is a 4. So he makes a diving play, back up on his feet, fires to first, high throw, stretched by Powell, and they get a 5-3. Another web gem, although I don't think they had web gems back then. Brooks Robinson. And now it's Reggie Jackson. Here's the pitch, 91. And a 5 is a ball that's hit hard up the middle, and Belanger gets there, spins, throws the first, and in time to get Jackson. 60. Don Mincher with 2 outs. That's a 46 and a 4, and that is a ground ball second base. Up with it is Davey Johnson, and throws out Mincher. So that's a 4-3. All right. We go to Brooks Robinson. Here you go. Here's a pitch from Catfish. It's a 54, and that's line base hit, center field. Played on a hop by Monday. Next is Merv Redmond, 90 and a 0. That's going to be line. That may be a double play. Oh, nope. So it's line to short, L6. Mark Belanger. It's an 82 and a 3. 82 and a 3 is a ground ball to the third baseman. It's going to be a fielder's choice. I don't see it being anything else. Let's see, off the top of my head. I haven't played this in a little while, in about a week. Just let's double check. I believe it's a fielder's choice. Runner on first is a B. Lead runner forced out. Yep, 5-4. And now it's Mark Cuellar. And that's a 71, and that is a strikeout. Cuellar down swinging. No surprise there. Bottom of the fourth. Sal Bando. No score here. 71 pitchers duel. Catfish versus Mike Cuellar. It's an 87 and a 0, and that's line and caught by shortstop Belanger. Been a lot of line drives in this game. Rick Monday next. And that is a 42, and that is a 5, which is a chopper to second. Davey Johnson sidearms it to first, 4-3. For out number 2, Dave Duncan is next. That's a 56. That's line base. Oh, that's line base hit for Duncan. Duncan with a singles on at first. Next is Dick Green. Oh, that goes flying. Let's add that in there. 42, and that's a 5. And that's ripped to second. tosses it to Belanger for the force, 4-6. Now retires the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Don Buford, 0-2. That's a deep drive. And that ball is driven. And he's batting lefty. So Jackson goes back to the track, to the wall, looks up, out of here. 1-0 Baltimore. Blair now, 35. And that's an out. That's a ground ball, third base. Bando fires the first in time. Davey Johnson. 0-8, and that's a little ground ball and through the left side for base hit. Rudy gets it in. Powell. Pitch to Powell. That's a 42 and a 0. That's lined. Lined to the first baseman this time. Caught by Mincher. And Hendricks with a 63, and that is a strikeout. Hendricks down swinging, that retires the side. But it's 1-0 thanks to the home run by Don Buford. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Orioles. 83 and a 3, and that's a slow chopper to the third baseman Robinson. He's on the run, barehands it, throws in the dirt, but scooped by Powell, and they get the out at first. Wow. Brooks Robinson's everywhere. Campaneris with a 65. And that is going to be a K for Campaneris. He struck out in the first inning. I don't know how he got on with a now I'm remembering he struck out in the first inning. He struck out in the first inning, and there's no way I'm going back to fix that. I don't know why he got I'm pretty sure he struck out in the first inning. Almost guaranteed. And you know what? I may have hit an S for strikeout rather than K for strikeout, and that's how he got on a single in that first inning. Bottom of the first. Oh, no, wait. It was the bottom of the first. Yeah. I don't know. I may be wrong. Who knows? Not going to worry about it. Could have been a foul ball, and then he swung, and he got a hit. All right, Bert Campaneris was out. Now it's Joe Rudy. We'll only know by the video, going back on the video, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. 30. That's going to be an out of 5 is a hard hit ground ball at the second baseman who backhands it, pivots. 3 outs. Brooks Robinson from Catfish Hunter. 46 and 0, and that's going to be line caught by shortstop. Another line drive. Wow. Merv Rettenmund is up. And that's a 20. 20 is going to be ball 4. So Rettenmund walks. He's not a threat to steal. Mark Belanger, 69. And that's going to be a strikeout. And now it's Mike Cuellar. A 59. That's going to be a little ground ball and through the right side. Rettenmund's going to go to third on this. Let's see Rettenmund, what kind of runner he is, what kind of base runner he is. He is a blank base runner, so he becomes a fast. He goes to third. First and third. So Mike Cuellar contributing. All right, so the Orioles are threatening here. First and third. Don Buford, he's the guy with the home run, 79. That's going to be an out. A 4 is a slow grounder to shortstop. Campaneris, who charges, throws on the run and gets Buford by half a step. Reginald Martinez Jackson with 62, and that is ball 4. So Jackson's on. Let's see if we can get a steal. And he does. There he goes. And throw down. Not in time. Steal second base. Reggie Jackson with a 0-9 roll. And the 2, he's a 2C. 2C, 0-9. I remembered it from the first time I tried. And 0-9. So you got the 9. All right. Oh, with runs on base, I got to throw the 20-side die. I forgot to do that. All right. No, it doesn't matter. This is the first game back. In the first game back, you got to make a few adjustments. So we'll throw now for that. Let's make sure there's not a wild pitch. Nope, no wild pitch there. Next batter, no wild pitch there. Okay. Don Mincher with Jackson at second base. It's a tying run at second base. That's a 25, and that is a strikeout. Mincher goes after the curveball. Sal Bando now. Now we got to roll and that's going to be a 16. and a 16 off Bando's base on balls. So Bando had over 100 walks in 71, so he's going to be getting a lot of walks. We're going to roll again for the wild pitch. There's none there. And here's Rick Monday. Here's the pitch to Monday. Let's see. Oh, we got a hit. And that's a line drive base hit. That's going to score Jackson. And Bando's going to go to third. Good job. Bando goes to third. With only one out. Let's see. Let's make sure Bando goes to third. Bando is a what? He is average. Let's see on the S plus. S plus. Yep, they both advance on an S plus. So first and third, and the game is tied. There's one out. Bando's at third base. Dave Duncan, the batter. Infield's in now. Roll out. Looking for that one. Nothing. And it's an 88 and an 8. And it's going to be a fly ball center field. Fly ball center field is going to say he's going to tag up. Bando's going to tag up. Here he comes. Here comes the throw. Cut off in time. So it's sacrificed 2-1. Swinging A's. Thanks to Dave Duncan. Well, let's see if we want to run with Monday. Let's see what Monday looks like. Monday's a 2D. I'll throw a die. Has to be really super duper low. Nope. All right. Dick Green, here goes. Throw for the wild pitch. Oh, we got a 1. Potential wild pitch. Let's see what happens. That's a 12. A 12 says wild pitch if is an F and it's a B, so there's no wild pitch. Nothing happens. Throw again, nothing. 37. That's going to be an out, an 8 fly ball, right field. Rettenman towards the line. Makes the catch and that retires the side, but the A's pick up 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Now we're going to have to start checking how many times. Let's see. They both have a 6, then they gave up a run. That's 7. They both used up 7. Catfish Hunter can go 12, and Cuellar can go 13. And they've been around the lineup 3 times each. So that's going to be 7, 7, 8. 3 is 11. So we can go one more with these guys. These guys are heavy duty starters. Heavy duty aces. They can go deep into ball games in 19. Hey there, John Clausen. How are you, brother? I was tuning in for a while last night. I loved a couple of songs. The song about the rain, I can't remember that one, but that was a good one. And I really like the one that says, I'm not good, as good as I once was, or something like that. Those are 2 good songs, John Clausen. I really enjoy those songs. Those are the ones I knew, but I really, you guys are amazing, by the way. I mean, those are the songs I knew, but the songs that I didn't know, they were amazing. You guys are really super talented. All I know how to do is roll dice, but you guys are really super talented. My son plays guitar. My daughter plays guitar and piano. My brother, he sings. I play drums, by the way. I don't play them anymore. I should start playing drums again. Paul Blair, Catfish Hunter. All right, we're in the top of the 7th. It's 2-1. Swinging A's. Uh-oh, that's trouble. That's a deep drive. But an 8 is going to be a ball that is going to be caught. An 8 is a ball that's going to be caught deep center field. Back goes Monday to the track, to the wall, and makes the catch with his back up against the wall. So Paul Blair gives it a ride. 2-1 ball game. So 1 run is what separates both these teams in this game. Davey Johnson. That's a 98 and a 7. That's lifted shallow left can of corn for Joe Rudy. And now it's Boog Powell. Booger. Pitch from Catfish Hunter 0-4. That's a deep drive. And that is a no-doubter. The game is tied. Boog Powell got a hold of one. Drove it deep to right center field. Way over the fence. Out of the park. Into the parking lot. And the game is tied at 2 apiece. Elrod Hendricks Here's the pitch to Elrod with 2 outs. 0-8. That's line base hit to right. So Elrod is on at first. Brooks Robinson. And a 90, 97, and a 2 is a ground ball first base. Mincher is going to flip to Hunter, covering 3-1, and that retires the side. But not before. Boog Powell connects off Hunter. And the game is tied at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 7th. All right, Catfish can go 12. He's gone 7, giving up a run. That's 8. Been through the lineup 3 times. That's 11. So you can go still 1 more. So we're going to let him bat. That's a 74, and that's going to be a 7, which is a fly to right. Right there is Merv Rettenmund. Campy Campaneris with a 15, and he strikes out again. He snuck a single out from that. Instead of a strikeout in the first inning, it was a ball that they said he foul-tipped, and the next swing was a single. So he got lucky in that first inning. Got a freebie hit. And it's Joe Rudi now with 2 outs. And that's a 44 and a 4. And that's a hard hit ground ball backhanded by Brooks Robinson. Long throw to first in time to get Joe Rudi by half a step. Boy, he can really pick it over there, that kid, Brooks Robinson. He's got a future in this league for sure. This is 69. He's been in the league for a while. Everybody knows what he can do. So I'm just messing around. Jim Catfish Hunter against Merv Rettenmund, 0-0. Oh, boy. That's a deep drive. And a 14. And that is gone. Gets a hole one, drives it deep to left field. Back goes Rudi and Monday to the track. They look up, and that's out of here. 3-2. Merv Rettenmund showing off some muscle. Trots around the bases. Mark Belanger with a 78 and an 8, and that's a fly ball center field. Racing in his Monday, he gets there. And it's a 2-1. That's going to be a strikeout for Cuellar. Nice thing about replaying these older seasons is you can leave guys in there the whole game. It's like no big deal. 2 outs, and Don Buford. Don Buford has a home run in this game. Playing deep drive baseball, it's 3D10, 0-7. That's going to be a little ground ball and through the right side for a hit. Paul Blair. We got to roll for the wild pitch. If it's a 1, it's a wild pitch. No 1, it's a 24. 24 is a strikeout. Now retires the side. Reggie Jackson is up. 3-2 is the score. Bottom of the 8th. It's an 84. And a 5 is a rip to short. Scoop by Belanger. Guns it to first and in time to get Jackson hustling down the line. Mincher now. Mincher with a 40 and a 5, and that is, again, hit hard to Belanger. To his right. Over to first. 2 down. And Sal Bando. Oh. Here goes Sal Bando, and that's a 55. 55 is line base hit for Sal Bando. He's on at first. Will Sal Bando go? No, he's not even going to try it. Rick Monday. Rick Monday with a 31. And we got to roll that 31 and a 7. A 5 won't do it. 31 is a strikeout. That retires the side. So we're going to bring in a pitcher now for the – you know what? I'm going to let Hunter go. He's going to be fatigued, but I'll let him go 1 more inning. If he gets into trouble, I'll pull him. All right, here goes. It's an 87 and a 6. That is a ground ball shortstop. Over to first in time. Boog Powell is next. 0-3, that's a deep drive. And that ball is gone. Boog Powell with his 2nd home run of the game. 4-2, and that's going to be it for Hunter. Next batter is a lefty. We're going to bring in Paul Lindblad. Let me grab Lindblad's card real quick. He was warming up for a while. There he is. He's going to move pretty soon. He's going to be over in Washington. We're going to get Mike Epstein, the Super Jew. Elrod Hendricks. Paul Lindblad. And that happens, I think, May 8th, I believe. That's that trade. That's a 24 to Elrod, and a 4 is hit hard up the middle, and Campaneris after it, he gets there. Throws on the run and gets Hendricks. Nice play by Campaneris. Good range. All right, bottom of the ninth, 4-2. It's going to be Mike Cuellar going for the complete game. And let's double check, make sure he can do this. He's got 8. That's 9. 9. Let's see how many times he's gone around the lineup. 9. He's only gone around 3 times officially, so he can still go. He has this group of batters here. Oh, Brooks Robinson. Wait a second. There's only 2 outs. Paul Lindblad to Brooks Robinson, 97. That's line caught by the first baseman, Mincher. L3. Okay, now Dave Duncan is up. It's a 94. That's going to be an out. A 4 is chopped to second. Davey Johnson waits back, now charges. Whips it to first for out number 1. Dick Green. And a 42 and a 2. And that's a little number in front of the plate. Hendricks angles, fires the first, and gets him 2-3. And Jim Catfish Hunter. Oh, well, Paul Lindblad's up. So we're going to bring in pinch hitter. It's going to be, who's it going to be? It's going to be, who's a lefty? I think we're going to bring in Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis, heck of a pinch hitter for us. Batted .324 in 1971. Today I'm going to play at least three of these games. 3 games with deep drive baseball. I will get better as I go. You know, it takes me a while to kind of acclimate myself because I play other games and then I have other systems in my brain. So we're looking for Tommy Davis. There he is, right-handed hitter. Tommy Davis. All right, here goes. And that's going to be a 40. That's going to be easy out. Popped up, middle of the infield. Davey Johnson's calling for it. And I'm going to, before I put in the last out, I'm going to take a quick peek, make sure I have everything in there. Catfish Hunter gave up 12 hits and only 4 runs in 8 innings. Cuellar is 1 out away from a complete game. Buford hit his second. Powell hit 2, his 5th, his 4th and 5th. Then Rutman hit his 4th. And here's the last out. What did I say? It was a 40-1. That's a pop-up. Second base. Davey Johnson waits under it, makes the catch, and that is the ball game, folks. Cuellar 2-1 in our replay. Loss goes to Hunter. He's 1-3. Mike Cuellar is going to be the MVP of this game according to Replay PC baseball game. Oakland is 14-9, while Baltimore is 12-6. The next game, which I'm going to set up, I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to set up. I really love deep drive baseball. I think it's a blast to play. I really do. Especially if you're replaying the whole season with all the stats from all the players. So it's going to be the next game, the next day, is going to be Fingers is starting. Okay, so Fingers does start early in his career. He does start. And he's going to go up here. So Raleigh Fingers against Jim Palmer. Wow, that's crazy. Jim Palmer. How cool is that, playing with all these Hall of Famers? All right. So Jim Palmer. And we're going to have to get his batting card. Let's see if we have that somewhere here. Should be floating around here somewhere. We're setting up for next game. This game is over. Final score 4-2 Baltimore. I may have to print out some more cards if I don't have Palmer's pitcher batting card. There it is. So he's going to go there. Cuellar is going to be removed. And I'm not too sure what I did. Oh, here's Tommy Davis is out. All right, so this is CP Cards and Dice. Thanks for checking us out. Next game is going to be Jim Palmer versus Raleigh Fingers. See what happens in that one. And we're going to probably score that one by hand. I will see you guys soon. Take care.